hearing from someone with experience on these questions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I'd like to thank Tamara.
Yeah.
My agent is Tamara, so I wanted to say Tamara, but it's Tamara. First of all, let me say that was a very powerful testimony, and I think it's a mixture of both the scientific perspective as well as the religious perspective, as well as personal perspective, and I appreciate all of those sort of being woven into your testimony. But your testimony focuses specifically on the health of the mother, and that's something that I agree with you on as a primary consideration. But what about in situations, I'm curious to your perspective, in situations where a rape exists and there's a pregnancy that results in perhaps violence or from abuse. I'm curious as to, I don't want to say a religious perspective, but in general your perspective in comparison to your testimony.
I'm not a rabbi or a legal scholar in Jewish law, but I really, really trust women to talk with their religious leaders. I have no idea the pain that a woman goes through when they make these decisions, but I really have been impressed with the medical care I've received. I've been impressed with the religious care that I've received, and I would want the same for every woman. Every case is different. You can't, every case is different.
Mr. Chairman, can I follow up? If I may, Tamara, I just want to focus though, because I'm curious, your testimony focuses specifically on the health of the mother and the viability of the fetus. But again, is it my understanding then that that's the only scenario that you believe would be appropriate for these medical considerations in terms of abortion?
I don't know, which is why I felt, I genuinely don't know, and which is why I felt even in my situation that I had to consult with my religious leaders.
Sure.
I mean, it really, in my understanding of, at least in my faith, every case is genuinely different. We have principles that we are able to apply, but you have to apply them specifically to have a just answer. And I just would hope that every woman has that opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I don't know if my microphone is working or not, but I appreciate your testimony, and I feel your pain. I've lived through this myself, and but I'm really curious about the situation with your doctor, because I had a relationship with my doctor, and I believed and trusted him completely, and he saw me through my child bearing years, and luckily 2 healthy, beautiful babies. But when the doctor has to step back and pass you on to someone else, is that like, did you have a conversation with him about that, or her about that, and does that concern you that possibly extreme legislation in the state of Ohio would turn OBGYNs away from practicing in Ohio? Or do you see a danger there?
Oh, I felt, yes, I really do, and I have the same feeling. Like I have years where I can give birth, and I want to create life. I really do, and I needed my doctor with me through a very long process. Thank God I have 2 healthy children, but I also had 2 very complicated miscarriages. And having a doctor, I mean, I always needed to be watched. It's high risk, it's complicated, and I feel like I received very, very, very good medical care because I had a doctor who could see me through this process. And I think being passed on, I think if that doctor could practice, I don't know if I would have 2 healthy children. I also feel, so many things can go wrong, and especially this miscarriage I talked to you about today could have been really dangerous. And I feel like the fact that it was taken care of in a thoughtful medical manner that was best for my fertility, that I was able to have another child. So I really hear that.